Aboroboyo Aboyeboshishe. My name is Ogudaoluwashon Janet, and today I am with
Damola.
Mr. Damolalaya, and he is
I manage Agodi Gardens in London.
the manager of Agodi Gardens in Ibadan. So I came here today to relax, have a picnic, and then we decided to talk about this together. And the question is, can modern people, when I mean modern people, I mean the modern age man and woman, understand Ifa? So, Mr. Damidalayade, thanks for joining me on Living with Ilwakele.
You're welcome.
So tell us, do you think that the modern man or woman can understand Ifa?
Well, I believe I'm a modern man and I have a little bit of understanding of Ifa. To me, Ifa has its roots and foundation on what we call mathematics and computer science. So, Ifa in itself is a combination of ones and zeros, which they call binary in maths and computer science. And those numbers come in pairs, one zeros, 0 1 1 1, and they form what you call two. They come in twos, four, six, 6, 8, 16s. So, for instance, look at your computer. When you measure things in computer science, they start from 2 bytes to 4 bytes to 6 bytes to 8 bytes to 16 bytes. Then it goes to megabytes, kilobytes, and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So the entire Odufa is 16, which and the number of combinations that you can
Combinations.
get is 256.
156.
So how do you relate that with what you get in computer science and maths, which is a combinations of 16s, 32, 64, 128,
128 to
256, and on like
56,
that.
yeah.
So it's pretty much science and maths to me.
So that means that we can say that the Yoruba man back in the days before religion understood the basic, um, let's say, science or basic binary rules and laws. Yes.
Yeah, I strongly believe so. See, because the foreigners gloss things up doesn't necessarily mean that those things didn't exist.
Mm.
Um, they call something teleporting. It's
Mm-hmm.
still evolving. They're still developing it. But Yorubas call it, when you disappear, wani ogbofe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the same concept with sound. It's the same concept with light, how light travels, how sound travels, and stuff like that. I don't think that we should demonize the knowledge that our forefathers have developed just because it wasn't presented to us by the Westerners. You know, I remember some conversation around the superheroes,
Mm-hmm.
the,
Yes.
the the superheroes, in
Yes, because
DC,
yes,
Marvel, and the rest of them.
yes, yes,
Thor, Thor, and Shango,
yes.
right?
Thor,
Yeah.
yes. Then
You know,
Oya is Storm.
oh yeah, Storm.
Mm-hmm. The Incredible Hulk, Ogun.
Do you get so?
Yes.
So we've had all of that, but why is it okay to accept Greek mythology and convert it into something cool as superheroes, and we cannot do the same thing with Oshun, Oshango, Oya, Ogun, and the rest of it?
So there's this study that says that the reason why people easily, like even we Yoruba people, the reason why we easily demonize our ways is because usually we Africans we do more of oral tradition than written tradition. So anything that is not written, we believe that it is demonic. But have you seen the way the Brazilians and all other, you know, countries are actually celebrating this beautiful, you know, culture,
Mm.
celebrating our gods and goddesses. And meanwhile, we, the original owners, are like running from it. Will you say that it's because of the fact that it was like, how do I put it? Will you say that it's because we have oral tradition? That's the reason why these things are happening.
Well, yeah, there's a it's a problem that we have we've always had as Africans. We do not do proper documentation. So oral storage, and we pass when you pass things on verbally, they will add or subtract
Mm-hmm.
naturally. That's what the Westerners have, the advantage they have over us. So they have documentation that speaks to a lot of their history. We just have, or we pass it down orally, and the people who are even accepting this oral knowledge are very few, because
Mm.
we've demonized virtually everything that forms part of our culture
Tradition
and
Babu
tradition.
Gweje.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't imagine. So, what do you have for, let's say, the newbies that want to, understand IFA from the scientific, computerized part? Um, is it demonic? Is something that they have to stay away from, or is it something that you think they will be able to understand and relate with if they open their minds?
Okay, so IFA is no different from the concept of binary in maths and computer science. If you open your mind, you understand what they're trying to achieve with IFA. And the combinations have a lot of sayings, owns,
Mm-hmm.
that come with it. So it says if you combine this, if you get this combination, there's an Odu that goes with it. The Odu are just like a series of poems and sayings that gives, so it's
Stories.
stories, exactly. So it's not demonic. It's just our culture, it's our tradition,
I think
it's just binary
it's
science.
misunderstood culture.
Exactly.
Mm.
Is there's a popular one that people usually misunderstand, and that's the concept of the devil
Issue as the
and Eshu
devil,
as a
as Satan.
deity. So in our culture and tradition, there's a deity called Eshu the trickster,
Mm-hmm.
completely different from Satan.
In the Bible.
That's the devil,
Mm-hmm. The devil.
you know. So we need to make distinctions. We need to let people understand. So learning about your roots, learning about culture and tradition does not necessarily have anything to do with whatever belief that you have currently. That's my position.
Thank you very much. So, um, this is Mr. Damola Ade, like I said, and of course, he's a very modern man. And here he is trying to explain, you understand, and also trying to clear the misconception of Ifa being backwards, being, unintelligent or unwise. So, I hope you've been able to learn one or two things and see that this is not some sort of, demonic ritual or something that, should be stay away from. It is beautiful and it is very easy to understand and relate with. Thank you very much for sharing this
You're
knowledge.
welcome.
All right. So thank you very much. My name is Ogudari Oluwaseun Janet, and this is Living in Iwapole.